everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsiefighter, and I'm back today with another 12x12 scrapbook process video for you today. I am using an old Hip Kit Club kit. I think this is the December 2017 kit. This is my favorite kit. I love it so much. And I'm scrapping this picture, or these two pictures, of my dog Mary. And if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but the what's it called? Pattern, sorry. Of my of the blue pattern on in my pictures, oh my god, talking is hard, people, is kind of the same as this paper, so I thought I would use this, and I wanted to make like a teal mixed media background, not teal, but this kind of shade, and I didn't have it, so I just used some cyan acrylic paint and mixed in some white to make it lighter, and now I'm getting some mint in there to make, and on camera this color of blue does not look at all the same as it does in real life. It looks a lot more like the actual paper color in the picture, sorry. So this is what I wanted to do. So I just wanted this big blob, or kind of a rectangle. It's actually more square, but whatever, of paint in the middle of my layout. And now I'm just mixing in some water in that paint, so I can splatter it. Oh god, I made such a mess. I can splatter it all around my paper with a paintbrush. You kind of can't see that at all here on camera. I'm also making some big giant droplets using my fingers and squeezing the brush a bit. And yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it, but actually there's a lot more splatter going on, as you can see, but that's okay. So I have to clean up a bit of that mess, so, and the rest I do off camera, don't worry. So there we go. I also got out, this is the Picket White Fence dilutions spray, and I sprayed all over my page, and I love how this looks. So I put this aside to dry, and I'm working on my pictures now. So of course I have to use my Scrap Delight tissue paper that I love so much, and I'm just matting my two pictures on that tissue paper. I just love it. It's the perfect white, and I love the teal polka dots. It's just so pretty. So number one is done, and now I have to also mat the second one. I'm just using double-sided tissue paper because double-sided, what's it called? Tape. Oh my god, because it's actually called, where, okay, Masha just joined me. Hi. Okay, he just burped. I'm so sorry. Pretty sure you can hear that. I'm very sorry. Anyways, so I don't know what I was saying. Anyways, this is the ephemera pack that came in the kit. This is crepe paper, Good Vibes, and I'm just going through it, and I don't really want to, kind of wanted to make this a monochromatic layout in the end. Washi, could you stop doing that, please? Thank you, darling. Sorry about that. In the end, it's not quite monochromatic, but kind of almost. So I end up getting out, this is obviously the Hip Kit Club tissue paper. It's the perfect kind of teal or aqua or whatever. It's actually more an aqua than it is a teal. Anyways, it does not look like the same color as the pictures, but it actually is. It matched perfectly. So I mat my photos also on this perfect gorgeous tissue paper, and then you could see it before, and it's laying there. This is just a paper, graph paper, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, and I am there, I ripped the tissue paper. Oh my god, I was so annoyed with myself, but anyways, I kind of Frankenstein it, and there, it worked out. So anyways, and what I was trying to say is the graph paper, first of all, I'm using the edge, the ripped out edge on the one side because I really like the look of it. And this the graph pattern or the design is actually it's the same kind of blue as is the bed sheet that my dog or that Mary is on, so that worked out perfectly. So okay, this is a bit, anyways. um I wanted to pop up one picture, and my niece gave me, these are some foam shapes, and I wanted to use them because they're great for adding dimension. It's fun foam, but just punched in weird shapes. She got those in a like a crafting kit when she was a kid. So I decided this is the layout to try and use them up. So this is why this looks a bit very, very weird. But yeah, this is what I used to pop up this picture. And Moshe is here again, so if you can hear him, I'm sorry. I remember that this was not dry at all, so I did off camera heat set it, and this is how it looks. I love how this turned out. It's so pretty. So here I'm just putting on adhesive on all of those foam thingies. Of course, my tape runner gave up, so I decided to use liquid glue, and this bottle was almost empty, so I had to fight a bit with it. Also, I dropped the thingy on, I don't know where, no, I just dropped glue everywhere. I don't know what I did, but it was a mess. There, I kind of, it dripped, so I kind of had glue everywhere. And now I'm there, oh my god, like what am I doing? It's like I've never crafted before in my life and never handled glue before in my life. But anyways, so in the end, I make it on there. There's glue on the back of my layout now, which I will find out in a second. I'm using more of the Pick a White fence because I felt like it was just too little of it. And that Dream Big is going to be my title. It's actually going to stay where it is now. I wasn't sure if I wanted that weekend vibes, but it doesn't make it. Like, what am I doing? Can you see how much of a mess I made with this freaking glue bottle? But anyways, so I just adhere on the weekend vibes up there in kind of an angle, because I'm sorry, that was Mary. These are Vicky Boot and All the Good Things, I think is the collection. Like enamel dots and shapes. So I decided not to go, or like mainly go with the monochromatic, and add a few pops of pink. So there are also, I always add 3 enamel dots. Some of them are like have patterns and some of them don't. And I do, oh yeah, there's the glue on the back of my layout. I have to take care of that, and now there's glue oozing out in the front. But anyways, so I always like the visual triangle, so I decided to also use those gorgeous, these are from Pink Fresh Studio, I think the mix was the collection, like the mix #1, and I used the pink ones, and they are gold foiled stitched vellum hearts, something like that. So here I use 2 stars, and also make it so it's a visual triangle, not a visual triangle, I make a cluster of 3 with the enamel dots, if that makes sense. Anyways, I just use liquid glue to adhere the Dream Big. My dogs are starting to play next to me now, so if you can hear weird noises, I'm sorry, it's them. I decided to add a bit of pink, so I got out my pink Heidi Swap Color Shine, and I just, in the clusters that I just made, I splattered just some pink and got pink everywhere essentially. And one more splatter. I do in the end go back and add more. I think you can see that in a bit, where I just decided that this is too little because it dried back quite a bit, like the paper soaked up a fair amount of that. So yeah, I think, oh no, first of all, next I am adding some, I'm sorry, my dogs are playing. Mary, Come here. Stop it. Stop it, Mosha. I'm using this is my, I never know the brand. It's the Tombow, that's what it's called. My Tombow brush marker, and I just add thick outline because I really wanted this to be contained. And I add more pink splatters, and when I added this amount, I was like, oh no, this is way too much. But it does dry back quite a bit. You can actually see at the top, it looks not as bad as it did a few minutes ago, or a few seconds actually. I'm sorry. Masha, stop it. They slept like literally the last 2 hours. They slept, and now I'm doing a voiceover, and now they wake up. So here you can see all of the details, the splattering. It's not dry yet, so it does look kind of weird. And here you can see the stitched vellum circle foil thingy, whatever that is. They're really, really pretty. So yeah, that was my layout for you today. I'm sorry about the dogs in the back, but that's just a voiceover in my house. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!